Well, Bronwyn Bishop, you were Minister for Defence Support, as I recall it at one point. Does it strike you as passing strange that we couldn't conduct ANZAC Day marches but somehow seem to be able to find a permit for the Black Lives Matter gathering?
It made me very angry because that portfolio that I had of defence industry, science and personnel was a very broad spectrum one. And it made me feel, as I gathered with my neighbours in my street, that we made a very special effort to make sure that our commemoration was felt wholeheartedly by all of us who gathered together with our candles and our flags and our apparatus to listen to the service that was being conducted. But it made me angry to see the Black Lives Matter movement, which is a Marxist organisation, which is designed to really destroy the society as we know it. And if you look into its origins, as perhaps more people who are commenting on it should do, there was no attempt to make an arrest or to issue a fine, whereas we were told that our great tradition of honouring the ANZACs and honouring what has come down through all our serving personnel to this very day, that we had to do it sort of off the radar as it was. But the Australian people responded, of course. They didn't let them down. They didn't let the whole concept of sacrifice be let down. They did indeed observe it in a very personal way that made it perhaps in a way more intimate than it has ever been before. But it certainly made me feel very strongly that we have to fight very hard to uphold our traditions if we let those who wish to destroy the society, of which I personally am very proud, and which my dad and his generation fought to give me freedom, then I've got a hell of an obligation to make sure that we do commemorate that spirit, that we do say thank you, that we do understand that when those men and women as well in fact fought for us, they were prepared to lose their lives, that we, their offspring and the people they loved, could in fact be given that gift of freedom. So it just doubled my efforts, as far as I'm concerned, to ensure that we never will besmirch the name of the ANZAC spirit.